We begin, though, with the best thing I saw today. Where else but Philadelphia? What a night. Greg Popovich on how Wemby was going to try to keep that guy in check.
We're going to hammer his ass. I told Wemby to stick him, put your butt right in his stomach, back him down over the rim, and just throw him through the rim.
All right, so that's the strategy. Or that. Embiid, the bigger man, obviously, get off me. And loses it here, flips it up, backhand flipsy off glass. 24 first quarter points, the most first quarter points by a Sixers player since 96-97. They only lead by 4, but Embiid's got 30 now. Spurs down 4. Wembanyama. You laughed at this when we were watching this in real time. You're like, watch this replay. That is funny. Embiid's like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. Keep scoring. All right, I will. In the play-by-play era, there have been 4 instances of a player entering halftime with a 30-point double-double. Embiid has 3 of them. Antoine Jameson has the other. What is the play-by-play era? Is that where we keep track of every play? Well, what does that mean? No one knows what that means. I don't, and I host the show.
I thought we were talking Johnny Most.
Embiid, he's still scoring. Ooh, Wemby. He's got 33. You needed a lot more than that. Oh, beautiful back door to Kelly Oubre. Yeah, give him the goggles. JoJo. He learned it all in 8 months in Lawrence, Steve. He's up to 50. We have a quarter to go. Embiid. He's up to 59, I beg your pardon. Keep going. I shall. Fourth quarter, the Sixers lead by 12. Embiid spins, sent him to the line. A chance for 60. Bang. He hit the second, he's up to 61. That is a career high. But this is one of those nights where we're just going to see how high can we send the number. 63, bottoms. It's a 13-point game. Embiid, that's cash as well. Under 2 to go. He's got 68. Take it down the lane, big man. Regulate. 70. 18 boards, 5 assists, the third player in NBA history with 70-15. He joins who else? Wilt, who did it 5 times, and Elgin Baylor. Sixers win by 10. Here's Embiid on being compared with Wilt.
It's great. Obviously, you can compare eras and stuff, but, what he was able to do was amazing. Obviously, he's got all the records, so anytime someone beats his record, it's like, you must be doing something good. So, but, just trying to, like I said, the goal is to be dominant every single game. Wherever that takes me, sometimes it's scoring, sometimes it's making plays for other my teammates too. But you also got to give them credit to my teammates and coaches. That's all out of hot hand. I got a lot of extremely unselfish guys, and we're just playing together. So all the credit goes to them.
And when you're ahead of Wilt, he's on the list, but now you're ahead of him, you're doing something. Wilt 68 was back in 67. Entering Monday, that was the 3rd oldest standing franchise single-game scoring record, trailing only the Kings and the Warriors. 70 for JoJo tonight. Remarkable talent. Karl-Anthony Towns was also on one as well as the West-leading Timberwolves hosted the Charlotte Hornets. Bottoms from 3. He's going to do it again. And the next Timberwolves possession, we're going to leave those dots there. Those represent made threes. There's going to be a lot of dots on the floor. Do it again. Same thing. All 3 of these. He had 20 points in the first quarter, and he is still cooking in the second. How many dots we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 6. But as you can see, the lead's not as much as you'd think it might be, considering the Towns was in the proverbial bag. Again. Oh, my word. Timberwolves bench going bananas. He's 8 for 8 from 3 so far. Can he make it 9? All alone. Yeah, he missed. 44 in the first half, passes Kobe. 42 for the most in the first half. Again, the play-by-play era. Timberwolves lead by 5. There's a 2. Boring. Next Timberwolves possession. Little fake from the three-point line. Drops the hammer. He's got 50. Any other night, you're clearly the leading scorer in the league. Not tonight. Another 3. The lead's 9. Another 3. He's got 58 through 3 quarters. Kind of on the same pace as Embiid was. Towns. Just his second 60-point game. And the only Timberwolves player in history to score 60 in a game. So he's done it twice. Towns, again, it's just a 1-point game. So that's a new franchise record. The problem is the Hornets signed up for 48, Steve. I believe that's the first time I've given that math. P.J. Washington, bucket good. Brandon Miller. Oh, that's a big hit. It's a 5-point game. LaMelo Ball. Shot clock winding down. Got to get it up. No. Timberwolves grab the rebound. Call timeout. You have to believe you're going to, even though you've got Edwards, who is a walking bucket himself, this is Towns' night to make something happen. Loses the ball, gets stripped away. He wanted a foul call, didn't get it. You tell me, is there a foul? It looked like the arm got hit, no call. Coach Finch afterwards was not thrilled with anything that happened tonight.
It was an absolute disgusting performance of defense and immature basketball. Obviously, we're going to try to feed a hot hand, look for a hot hand, but at some point, we got to get back to making the right play. We got to get back to doing the right things. That's just, like I said, there's a lot of ways to be immature. There's always a lot of ways to be immature. And there was a lot of immature performances here throughout the roster. We totally disrespected the game, ourselves, and we got exactly what we deserved. So,
Chris, did you also see? I mean, did it turn into Karl trying to hunt like a big number?
Yeah, but for a while, it was going. But down the stretch, we kind of dried up for us. But yeah.
Interesting assessment from the head coach of the Timberwolves. They are still 30-13. Multiple 60-point games occur on the same day for just the 4th time in the history of the leg. Hadn't happened since the final day of 77-78. They ought to do a 30-for-30 on that. David Thompson had 73, and George Gervin's like, how many do I need for the scoring title? I believe he had it at halftime. Iceman went for 63 in that one. Who else is on the list? All the lists. Yeah, it's Will. Giannis and the Bucks visiting Detroit on Monday. Pistons come in with a 4-38 record. One of my sons saw their record on the bottom line. Daddy, the Pistons are 3-38. Yeah, they're struggling. Marcus Sasser giving them a 1-point lead. Oh, there's Giannis from Chris Middleton. Bucks lead by 1. Sasser. Float game.
On point.
He had 23. This game is tied at 100. Giannis just patiently pivoting until he can find a little clean airspace. They're up, but now they trail by 1. Good ball movement. Dame Lillard hits the 3, and the Bucks lead by 2. The 1-point game. Giannis, beautiful spin. Nerf. The lead is 3. Under 3 to go. Giannis blocked. Finds Brook Lopez. Sasser will get the steal. Now we're flopping all over the place. Good hustle. Doesn't cost anything to hustle. Ends up getting knocked down low to Lopez, and suddenly the lead swells to 8. Middleton buries the 3. Giannis 31, 17, and 10. That's an impressive triple-double. But that's in the B block, given them what happened tonight. They win by 9. Best team in the East, Celtics visiting Dallas. High-level star gazing going on in this one. We're tied in the second. Tatum. Jason Tatum step back 3 is pure. The Celtics lead by 8. Jalen. Uh-oh. Luka, you have to retire. You know how that goes. Yeah, he hit the deck. You got to make the shot, though, if you really want to have some chuckles. 12-point lead. Tatum off the window. Tatum and Brown had 52 points through 3 quarters. Boston with a double-digit lead heading into the final stanza. Here come the Mavs. Doncic, that's patented, and that's cash. Doncic would collect his 38th career 30-point triple-double, which passes LeBron for the 3rd most 30-point triple-doubles in NBA history. The Mavs are close enough to make it interesting at 7, but Brown, who finished with 34, make it 4 the hard way after the foul on the 3, and the Celtics win this one by 9. Kevin Durant and the Suns hosting the Bulls. This one would come down to the very last play. Suns trailed by as many as 23 in this one, but it's a 6-point game when Durant cuts it in half. A minute later, Suns down 1. Durant, baseline. And now the Suns lead, but the Bulls have pushed back in front by 3. Tie game again as Durant answers. DeMar DeRozan on the other end. He's going to get to his spot. Always has been patient. Such a versatile scorer. Down 1, up 2. Durant, big hit, and the Suns lead on the other end. Bulls try to tie it again. DeRozan doing exactly what I just described. Patience to get to the spot he wants. We're knotted up again. One last possession. Guess who? Durant. Oh my goodness. Caruso comes in. He's got a double pump to get the shot off, and it's just unbothered, man.
Like Jordan over Elo.
43 for him, and then a chance at the buzzer. Was that DeRozan? Bill Self told us that that man right there learned everything he knows about the game during his 8 months in Lawrence. Joel Embiid scored 70 to surpass Wilt Chamberlain and establish a new Philadelphia 76ers franchise record for points in a game. A 10-point win over the Spurs and rookie Victor Wembanyama, who had 33. Besides his 70, he had 15 boards, 5 assists, and a very happy locker room ready to wait for him and celebrate. Makes you not want to score 70, maybe. Only 2 players before have gone for 65, 15, and 5 in a game. Before tonight, it was only Michael Jordan in 1990. That was against Cleveland. He had 1 fewer point than Embiid did tonight and 1 more assist. So it's the rare list that does not include Wilt, but it includes MJ. So
Sure does.
good list to be on.
Yeah.